Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram pages. So, Pisces, I do feel like this month of February you are filled with ideas. Your imagination is really strong here, and there's a sense of unveiled potential being revealed and shown to you in a more clear way where you can define in your mind those ideas and what you should be doing with those creative ideas. And I feel like there's like this push from spirit, um, from those unveiled, unknown forces kind of pushing Pisces to do something, to start something, to, in a certain way, it could even be about studies or investigate something that they will need for their future goals and for what they want to in a certain way accomplish in the material reign. So I feel that you should trust your creative thoughts, because I feel like your heart is telling you something and your mind is telling you something, and there's a little bit of division for Pisces as well during this month of February that can create stalling energy where you get caught up in that doubt if you should or shouldn't do something and who is right, my mind or my heart, when in reality they are more connected with than what you are feeling they are. Those questions are more about your insecurities, are more about your I feel like some Pisces don't trust their intellectual power, or they don't feel as smart, as creative, as capable of doing something that they are being called to do as in reality they are. There's a sense of Pisces being blessed children here, especially like a focus in the month of February, where when you do something that it's about creation, whatever that is, in whatever area of life you are being called to do this. Whenever you dare to do something, you are being blessed by spiritual energies that are wanting to favor you and put you in a place of in a higher place. It's like a position in life that it's more suitable to the real potential you have. You know what I mean? It's like some Pisces are living under level, or you on your own, you are under leveling yourself and not believing that you can be more. So working on that trust, on you and what you have to offer, what you have to give, it's very, 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 very important. A magician energy is in your soul position, which is a beautiful thing to have, because it means like your capabilities, your talents, the things you can do, they are infinite. Especially right now, the available potential you have right now is infinite. This basically is telling you, Pisces, that you can do whatever you want to. It's like those thousand, characters that you can impersonate to put you in the path you want. Some of you may be about you discerning what that is. Yes, I feel like some of you are just divided or perpetually, unsure about what you want to do. So this excessive doubt creates some difficulty in, using the magician and manifesting the magic that it brings. But I feel like it's getting to a point, or to a time period, especially because Pisces are about to celebrate their solar return. So, there's so much you can delay. The solar return, when you celebrate this birthday, It's all about, you know, the sun returning to its original position to promote a new beginning, you know, to turn the page, the next chapter, and for you to write in it, and for you to feel re energized and ready to do something new, to feel like there's doors opening in your life. So there's so much you can delay about what you're going to do, what you are going to invest or invent next. And I feel like this February, it's all about this push, as I said, from those invisible forces to guide you towards something. Whatever you choose to do, you will be great at it, because as I said, I feel like Pisces are able here to impersonate, or, you know, bring to them what they need to stand out, to succeed, to know their way around, to charm their way around. But what I say is that type of, let's say, manipulation, that it's about you using the best things you have to grant you, yes, in return, things you need. So attention, public audience, contacts, acquaintances, places, you know, money, investment, whatever it is for you. But you have to use your charm. You have to use the magician, because it's such a filled and inspired energy. It's so, you know, filled up that if you don't use it, you're going to feel or start to create certain beliefs, some of you, that you are a failure, that you are a loser, that you cannot do anything, that your life is never going to change, yada yada yada. So there's a need to change the mentality for some Pisces that are about hiding in the closet, or that are about not considering, not looking to themselves honestly with truth, and not seeing who they are. Some Pisces are not seeing themselves the right way. I do have to say, it's like you don't see what others see. You don't acknowledge or even realize how brilliant and charming and smart you look to others. Because with this King of Cups here in your unconscious, I'm feeling that this King of Cups here in this foundation of why this is happening, or the real source, the depth of the issue here, maybe because you are just such some Pisces here are so withdrawn in their emotions, and, you know, in their feelings of compassion and kindness to others, that this can easily, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, all cups energy can easily you know, give away everything they have and turn themselves invisible, because they mistaken, or they have this blurred boundary between themselves and others. And so they usually, there's an issue with cups and water signs and energies in general about, you know, facing life in a more bold, trustworthy way. It's like they don't feel like they deserve. Some of you may be feeling this. Of course, this is a general reading, but some of you may be feeling like you don't deserve whatever acclamation, whatever feedback, positive one, whatever invitations, whatever even love you are receiving, because there's something here that is telling you that you are less of. The King of Cups can be insecure, very insecure, even though it's a king and it's usually considered to be someone in power. Yes, he is empowered. He is the wisest of the kings, right? He's in tune with his soul and the souls of others. He can see through you. He can see through what you want and what you don't want, what you feel, what's your story, what you're hiding. But it's silent. He shuts up. He is shy and afraid to truly give away himself to the world. So, when you have the King of Cups, though, with the Magician and the Page of Swords, there's so much hiding you can do, because at the same time with this field energy, there's also a big thing about, needing to channel those deep emotions out. So if you don't channel them, you can easily become very emotional, sensitive, and escape, in this realm of imagination, of substance abuse, because the King of Cups sometimes can be, escapist and finding substances what he can't find outside. So he can easily lose himself back into the ocean of martyrdom. But it's so emotional and so filled with ideas, visions, symbols, that you may have this strong need to write them, to voice them, to paint them, to do whatever you do, or whatever you want to do, because here is again this aspect of some Pisces during this time being able to be and do whatever they want, which means that even if you are not usually naturally inclined to write, this is an example, and it's only applicable, as I say, to some of you, but if you're not usually inclined to write, but you feel it out and you put in your mind that you're going to write, you are going to write most likely a very beautiful thing. Or whatever other things, if you feel like you can't speak in public, you can then become a great motivational speaker. Or if you feel like you can't confess your feelings to someone, you can easily, by calling here the Magician, you can easily find a way to declare those feelings and actually have a very good response from that. Because I feel like, as I said, Pisces have this audience available for them that they are maybe not seeing yet, or they are hiding from. And this audience is like drooling, waiting for Pisces to do its thing in the stage. It's like the stars are at your reach, and you can do so many things right now. But you are your own enemy, and I also feel like your lack of, as I said, your lack of, I don't know if it's trust or connection with that, more of that ambitious individual aspect, like some of you may not be as strong here during this time in having this very ambitious, or this very driven energy to conquer anything like money, success, status. It's not really your thing here. Your thing here is more about expression and communicating. I actually feel like some of you are dying to communicate with others, or to communicate whatever you want to communicate in a certain way with others. And there's this big thing about you speaking or revealing, or putting it out in any outlet that is important. And I also feel like you may be afraid of criticism, of others pointing your finger, and so you're hiding, pointing their finger at you, so you're hiding. Be aware that in the world, you're always going to find people that don't like you and don't like what you're doing and don't like your work. Does that mean that you should shut up? No, not at all. What about those others? How unfair would that be to the others that are dying, as I said, to listen to you, in whichever way it is? So even if you are receiving some criticism, and I'm feeling like the worst ones are about you being so critical of yourself. But even if you're receiving critics, don't stop, ever. Because that is just a challenge here, or in a certain way an obstacle that it's being presented for you to face up, where you yourself, get in a certain way defined by other people's opinion about you, good or bad. What is your opinion about you first? What is it sitting on? What it's based? So I feel like it's very important as well for Pisces to look at this. How do you see yourself? What's your opinion about yourself, your work? So that whatever outside, you know, projections of voices and opinions, they don't affect you, or they're not going to uh, stop you from doing whatever you want to do. I feel like some of you may be receiving some type of information during the month of February that is unexpected, and it brings this mixture of either you needing to defend yourself upon something, either you needing to defend others or a cause that you are involved in, or it could be that you will be called as well to express your critical thinking, to express your opinions about a subject that you know much more than what you believe you do. So knowledge is important for Pisces. There's a real thing here, a thirst for knowledge, or you know, this it could be even your own natural, something you're naturally born with, a knowledge that you're born with, that it's getting to its excellence point, and now it's time to put it out. And this is your challenge, is for you to put yourself out there and give away what you were born with to give away. It's a part of your mission and your purpose, actually. So I hope you have a great month of February. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.